up, folks? Carolina Cat Daddy. Junior went out of town, so he let me use his boat. And I just hooked up. Well, I didn't hook up, I netted up some daggum good gizzard shad. I don't know if you can see them. I got about 2 dozen in there, 2 or 3 dozen good ones. Good sized ones. They all in the back there. Let's see if we can get them up here. They all want to hang back in that back corner back there. But they in there. So we're gonna go see if we can find some fish. It's about to rain. I don't, according to everything I've read, it's only gonna be a couple hours. I can see it right now. It's coming. I think it's only gonna rain about an hour. So we're gonna wait that out and go catch some fish. We're gonna go look for some fish. I got Junior's Hummingbird Helix 9 here. This is the first generation, I think. But I'll take y'all along and show y'all kind of what I'm looking for and what we're doing here. I come out 2 nights ago with the boat and I didn't do any recording. Caught a bunch of teeners, but I just I was more on a relaxing mood. I really needed just to trip out and really just to be quiet, so I didn't record any, and I didn't catch no big fish. But I really wasn't looking that hard either. Tonight we're gonna go looking. We got good bait. After this rain, I believe the pressure's gonna drop. We're gonna have a good chance to stick a pig tonight. I already found some good fish, but they're out in the main channel, and right now the main channel is really choppy and there's people out there, so that might be something we explore later on once it calms down. But for now, we're gonna be ducking and dodging in these coves. We got a lot of bait around here. We got one in the mud here. There's some good fish here in the mud. You see these right? That's iffy, but that's definitely a good fish. This is a spot, and you can see on the side there's a bunch of bait in here. A lot of bait. Look here, you got fish stacked up in here. These ain't quite what I'm looking for. Alright, y'all. There was some dang good fish back there. I didn't take. There was one on the bottom there. I didn't take pictures of them. We're gonna go back out and scan them. There was some good fish back there. This little spot's got a little structure here in the middle. I fished it probably last year. There's fish stacked in here, but I seen some good ones back there, but I don't know. I'm gonna go back through and look one more time. There should be a structure pile should be coming up on it in the next few minutes, if I remember correctly. I would like to stick a big old flathead tonight, but I ain't gonna cry about no big blue. But there's some structure there. That ain't quite what I'm talking about though. I think there's a bigger one, a bigger pile. We got a bunch of rocks over here, looks like. It might be actually mussel beds. I ain't quite figured that one out yet. That structure pile should be right here. Maybe that was it back there. I should remember a lot more than that though, but I ain't seeing it. I ain't seeing nothing else back here either. Yeah, there's my structure pile. It looks like a crappy brush pile. It was a little farther back. All right, we're starting to pick them back up. Those are some decent fish. Those were not worth for me to anchor on. That looks pretty good, but it's not a clear reading like these are. You see how red these are? That one's iffy. But these are definitely catfish. But I did see some better ones here, so we're gonna cruise back through. There's one on the bottom. Well, let's see if we can see something worth anchoring on. I done learned over the years that I'd just rather spend some time and find the fish than just anchor up. After a while, I just heard some thunder. It's about to get rough. Look at there. That's a good one. If there was a whole bunch of these, I'd be more inclined to anchor. And I did see a bunch of those. There we go. Look at that. That's got the yellow in it too, though. Look at that. I don't know. I think we're gonna try them. We're gonna scan this side over here. There's another one. There's 2 more. I mean, those are decent fish. Those ain't the hog. We hog hunting, you know what I mean? So it's not a bad place to start. Let me rest up a little bit and throw in that net. I threw that net about an hour. Let's cruise this side and see Yeah, there's some good fish in here. We're about to fish this. Yo, I swear, I seen the rain coming. Oh, I still ain't got it all the way set up. And I just reached and grabbed this thing and unzipped it and ran over with it as soon as the rain hit. I had it over, but you can see I still ain't got it all the way strapped down. But we're gonna try it. We're gonna try and get it down. All right, y'all, you would not believe how hard it rained. I mean, I am soaking wet. My phone's soaked. I knew it wasn't gonna last long. It's over with. We got some rods set out. We didn't re-anchor, but we had to reposition our anchoring, tighten them up. It got really windy, really bad, really quick. But it's over with now. We're gonna catch some fish. I got more clothes to change into. I don't know, well, I'm gonna get these rods out first and then we'll figure it out. Well, you mark a bunch of fish and then you set up and they leave where they were, you know what I mean? We just had all that rain. I don't know really what's gonna happen, so we're not gonna invest a whole lot of time here because those are good fish, but I'm looking for a pig. I'm looking for a PB. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing tonight. I knew it was about to rain. I didn't think it was gonna do all that, but I knew it was gonna rain, so I kind of wanted to set up and just wait that out, and I barely made it, y'all. I promise you, I was coming back with this thing right here and just, I could see it on the lake, you know, like 20 yards that way. I was like, oh no, so I unzipped it and got going. But we're gonna sit here for a little while, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. It's a beautiful, beautiful sunset out there. That's absolutely beautiful. All right, y'all, something we like to do is when we leave out, look to see if those fish are still here. Sat here on these fish for like 2-3 hours, and I didn't get a bite. Basically, I wanted to wait that storm out. I think it's pretty much done now. So there's a lot of clutter in here. We're pretty sure this is a thermocline. We usually only see this on Lake Wiley at 30 feet, but this year it's been weird. There's a fish in there. It's been at 20 feet. It started out at 30 feet. Now it's everywhere at 20 feet. You see it's starting to clear out a little bit. And we hadn't really been able to catch fish in this. There's a fish in here, but I don't see them stacked up like they was after they moved out. So we're gonna move on and go find us a fish. It's the name of the game. All right, y'all, we're picking up some good fish in here. We got all this clutter. So I don't know. There's another good one there. I don't know about that clutter, y'all. Normally when we see a thermocline, we don't see fish in it. But I don't know, we ain't really been able to figure this out this year. Those are two good fish I seen back there. We're gonna cruise this cove and keep looking and see what they look like when we come out. All right, y'all, I'm pretty pumped up. I just marked the biggest fish I've ever marked on side imaging. I'm gonna show you a picture of it. He's moving around. I found 2 other really good fish. So I'm set up on them, and I got some rods thrown into the vicinity of where that big fish was. It's gonna be a luck blessed thing if we catch him. He's moving around, hopefully he stays in this area. We got all fresh baits out, I got some live baits out. It's pretty exciting just to see that. Like I looked at it, I was like, holy moly, like I had to take a picture and make sure I was seeing what I was seeing. That's a big fish. We're talking huge. So set up and we'll see what happens. All right, y'all, this is the second fish I caught here. The first one was a little channel. This one ain't much either, but it's a fish. Cut that pump off. Ain't a bad blue. Ain't bad at all, actually, y'all. We're about to net him. Oh, that's a good fish, y'all. You see him fight that hard. That's a good one. That's a good one. He's come off the spawn, so he ain't lost a lot of weight. All right, y'all, he's all spawned out. He ain't but 24 pounds. Big old head on him, though. Look at that head. This fish should have been 30, 35 pounds. But you can see he got an old scar there, but he's got a new one over there. Look at that sucker. Woo! Something tore him up. don't know if y'all can see him. But we're gonna get him back in the water and let him go. There's some bigger fish over here. I want the one that's been beating him up. He's supposed to be a good 35 pounder there. He's gonna make it though, he's gonna be all right. Hooked up on one. Feels like a good fish too. I don't really know, this is a rod, this Junior's rod. It's one of the Big Cat Fever limited edition. Told me to try it out. This fish, there we go, this is a good fish. This is a good one. This is a good fish, y'all. It's a good fish. He ain't really fighting a lot though. There he goes. There he goes. I really like this rod. I'm about to tell Junior that. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is a good one here. Holy smokes, that is a big flathead, y'all. Big flathead. Woo! Got him, boy! Woo! Boy, that's a fish there. Alright, y'all. He's 36 pounds. Good fish. I thought it weighed a little more than that, but we'll take that. 36 pounds. He's ready to swim off. Good fish. All right, y'all, I was reeling in the leave and got all these rods in, and I watched this one run in. I got him, but he ain't no big one. We're gonna reposition. We're gonna scan this bank, and I got another one down here I'm gonna check out, and we're gonna see if we can find some more fish. That little flathead. The hook caught in her mouth. I've always been under the assumption if you cut the dang line, the fish will be able to expel it. So let's see if she swims off. Yeah, she swam off pretty good. I believe these catfish are so crazy, like they would disintegrate that hook. So I believe she's gonna be all right. I have to retie that one up. We're gonna go find some more fish. We left that spot, rode around for, I don't know, probably about 45 minutes just looking. couldn't really find any fish. I found one big fish, but it was in that dark stuff again, and I left him alone. I went and checked some spots I hadn't checked in a long time, checked some new spots, and finally I kind of just got tired, and I marked some decent fish here, a good bit of fish here. What looked like on the ledge, I seen like a big one. It's hard to tell, but I finally just set up on them. It's gonna be the last spot, I believe. It's like 2 in the morning. I gotta work tomorrow, so it's probably the last spot. But we got old John at the ramp. I don't know if you're from this area and you fish, you know who John is. I told him I'd get him some bait, so I got him about 4 or 5 good shad in there. I'm probably gonna bring to him, and we're gonna see if we can't catch one more good one. I went to sleep and woke up with this crazy mess back here. I should have took a video of it. Lines were everywhere. I mean, just everywhere. Like, I couldn't believe it. I woke up, 2 fish on. I had probably 4 or 5 other fish on. He's peeing. Most of the other fish, most of the other lines didn't have bait on them. I mean, if I'd have stayed up, I'd have caught some more fish. But had a good night, really good night, and we got to go to work. We got about 3 hours sleep, and we got to go to work. But thank y'all so much for watching. God bless y'all. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and check out some other videos. I'll throw a couple more up now. We'll see y'all on the next one. We got Fishing Creek this weekend tournament. Be the Ghetto Rig Stories this weekend. See what happens.